Welcome back to the DT Daily, the show that dives beneath the specs to the tech that matters in your world. I'm Casey Montoya. Today, Apple and Google dominating headlines as we bring you several stories affecting both the world's top electronics maker and favorite search company. Apple's retail stores have long been a place for fans of the company's products to gather, but today they may be crowded for a different reason. CNN reports that protesters will be gathering at a half a dozen of Apple's retail stores around the world to demonstrate against working conditions in the Chinese factories that manufacture iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks. Like most major tech manufacturers, Apple builds the bulk of its products in China. But the Cupertino company has come under specific attack lately after a recent New York Times piece criticized the work environments in Apple's supply chain. CEO Tim Cook responded to the piece saying that he and Apple, quote, care about every worker in our worldwide supply chain. But that letter was evidently not enough to curb ill will. Recent workers' rights petitions on change.org and someofus.org have drawn more than 250,000 signatures. Apple's competition is rising up as well. Google, irked by Apple's attempts to attack manufacturing using its Android operating system, says it has no intention of backing down on Motorola's patent lawsuit against the iPhone maker. Motorola is demanding 2.25%, or about $15 for every iPhone sold. Though Apple has been suing Android manufacturers left and right for alleged patent abuse and going so far as to try and halt sales of Android tablets and phones around the world, it's argued that Motorola's demands for 2.25% of sales are excessive. A letter from Google contends the company would love for the patent system to be reformed, but it will honor Motorola's ongoing lawsuits. Google may want $15 per iPhone from Apple, but it's willing to pay anyone $25 if they're willing to give up their internet privacy for a few months. The search company is now offering a $5 Amazon gift card to anyone who will sign up and download the company's new Google ScreenWise browser extension. Another $5 gift card is awarded for every 3 months that the tracking browser extension remains active. Google says its goal is to learn more about how people use the internet beyond Google properties. Ars Technica reports that the company also plans to install a black box in some participants' homes that would completely monitor all internet habits. Compensation for the extended program isn't known. In our final story on Apple, a site called fixiphones.com has published pictures of what appear to be components for the upcoming iPad 3. The photos show Apple's next tablet may look the same on the outside, but feature a new screen, camera, and larger battery. The iPad 3 is likely to be released sometime in March. That does it for today. As always, thanks for watching DT Daily. Make sure to check back on Digital Trends later today for more breaking news, including this developing story, Kodak's exit from the camera business forever.